Again, Greg Anthony. And, of course, Myers Leonard, guys, still out to play tonight.
Kevin, so far they've been doing just fine without him. They took on a much different look when he went down, but it seemed to have suited them. They've added a few dimensions to their game that maybe they didn't even know they had before.
And what a luxury that is now, because you can ease him back into the rotation, allow him to get back, disrupt the rhythm of how well they played. So I think the team has definitely grown. To be a lot stronger in his absence.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Taj Gibson is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Johnson in at the 3 spot.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
The feed to Jackson. Trains the three-pointer. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
From deep three-point range, and he trains the 3. Good-looking shot there from Jane. Pistons have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Johnson sets the screen for Jackson. Pass to Drummond. There's the screen. Time.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. The Pistons have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Well, there's hot guys, and then there's really hot. They just can't miss.
You know, Greg, sometimes you'll see an individual guy go on a shooting tear like this, but the whole squad, wow.
For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
So it's the Warriors now, after the miss from Andre Drummond.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
To the inside, goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Here's Jay, and the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Detroit?
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And the Warriors with possession here. They trail by 7. Misses the 3.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Jackson misses. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to Sacramento.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Boy, that's got to wear on you.
Johnson dishes to Gibson, shoots the 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Number 1, Steph Curry.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
And here are the Warriors now. It's a 10-point game. Fires the 3. No luck. And it's Detroit the other way. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
And, you know, they might not be in the same conference, Greg, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
And that one's good.
Always a threat, guys. Three-point land that time was seriously expanded in the gym range.
Way beyond the line there. That's just a sweet stroke. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Here's Gibson. The shot no good. Great D that time from Iguodala.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game. Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Jackson kicks to Drummond. Green with the rebound. Warriors trail by 6. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. I spoke with the Pistons head coach for just a bit. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We've got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
And as always, Doris, thank you. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. I don't know. Checked in for the Warriors. Taj Gibson's checked in for Detroit. On the court for the Pistons, Taj Gibson is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Jackson in at the point guard.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
And the Warriors with possession here. They trail by 9 points. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. To the inside, Drummond, and he goes in for the dunk.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Here's Jay. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 19 points for Freak.
Perfect approach for what the D was showing on that possession.
Jackson with it. Picked up by Thompson. Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. To the middle. And it's Drummond missing.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense. Been a stellar outing in this one for Jay. He's got 19 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
And you know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Harrison Barnes.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Now here's Gibson after the miss from Andre Drummond. And there's the 3-second violation.
Checking out some stats for Iguodala. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 9 points per game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, not bad. But, guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
From deep, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. 24 points for Freak.
Now he's starting to pick up from what he accomplished in the first quarter.
Feeds to Johnson. Gibson with the screen on Thompson. Jackson gets the bucket.
Only took him a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
And so here is Golden State. It's a 5-point game. On the wing, Iguodala. Here's Jay. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Detroit's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from 3-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Outside Gibson. Lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. They get Stephen Curry. Detroit shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. That's good from Gibson. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Warriors trail by 6 outside Curry. And there's the pass to Jay. Pass to Curry. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, head coach of the Pistons had some words for his team over the break. If what he talked about is a true indication, the pick and roll is going to be their go-to play from now on. He sees that as being their best option offensively. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris. And here are the Warriors now, following the score by Reggie Jackson. Back to Curry. Green, the screen. It's tipped. Gibson with the steal. There's a good screen. Hop loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And, you know, that's an example of